Hi, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about inheritance tax. Now, inheritance tax over many, many years has been quite a punitive tax in that you pay income tax and potentially capital gains tax all your life on your income and your investments and assets, and even buy-to-let properties or investment properties. And having paid tax all your life, then when you pass away, unfortunately, the government have a mind to take up to 40% of those assets that you've actually built up all your life and already paid tax on potentially as well, to be double taxed again. So in many people's minds, it is double taxation. And of course, there is something you can do about it. Now, failing to plan will essentially mean if you have an estate that between husband and wife is worth more than, well, £1 million, if it includes a property, then anything in excess of that £1 million is potentially taxable on second death at 40%. So as an example, if you have a house worth £1 million and you have assets, investments worth £1 million, you are over both your nil rate bands, which is including the new property nil rate band of £500,000 each. So doubled up, that's £1 million in nil rate inheritance tax that you have to worry about on property and other assets. However, if you've got £2 million worth of assets in total, then that £1 million in excess of the total nil rate band between husband and wife is subject to 40% tax. So on second death, there is the potential for an inheritance tax liability of £400,000 on an estate worth £2 million. Now, of course, there is choice. Your choice is your children pay it to the revenue. Maybe that wouldn't go down too well with them. The other choice is you plan and you talk to an advisor and you look at all the options that are available to you, and hopefully there is a way of mitigating some or all of that inheritance tax liability that you face. Now, one of the questions we always get is, well, am I too young to start planning? Not necessarily. Of course, if you've built up assets already and you have children, then it's always something that probably you want to think about. How do you create a good succession plan for your family without there having to be a large liability to tax at some stage in the future? So by all means, talk to us. We're independent financial advisors. We'd love to sit down with you and chat through your situation and hopefully come up with some plans for you. Many thanks.